What is up, y'all? In today's video, I'm gonna show y'all how to work out legs and only legs from home with resistance bands, weights, and a pole. This is how you do it. It's gonna be a couple exercises. I'll try to explain to you how to do them, but it's easy, not anything too complicated. Resistance bands, they were given to me, so I don't know where they got them. And the kettlebells, I just found them at a random convenience shop. So I just bought them out of impulse that one time. So that's how I managed to get my hands on those. But make sure it is kettles, otherwise the workouts will not be you won't be able to do the workouts. Okay. So first of all, starting with the resistance bands, the easy workout. What you want to do is get a pole. Get the pole, get the kettlebells, and this is why you need kettles, because you can hook the weights to the pole, and then depending on the weight that you have, you know how much you're lifting, and what you're going to do is just either like sort of deadlift motion, so you just go down, make sure the weights are on the floor, and you just pull up, and you can do it with a wide hold, with a tighter hold, up to you. And what you can do is the sort of Olympic lift that they do with the leg snatches. So you have the weight kind of laying on your chest and you're just doing a normal squat. And then another thing you can do is, instead of holding the weight like this, you put it laying on your trapezius muscle. You just squat. Now you can do it with your feet sitting at shoulder width, or sort of the sumo, sure, the tip of your feet sitting outwards. As long as you go down to your maximum amount, the best way for you to get a good workout in is if your calves are being covered by your thighs. So go as low as you can. If you're having a hard time doing that, one thing you can do is either go down. Well, when you go down, you raise your heel, so you go basically on your tippy toes, and then you push up, and as you're pushing up, almost halfway through, you put your heels down and just finish the motion. And you just go back down and go back up. To do calves, either holding the weight like I'm doing right now, or even like this. All you got to do is just hold it, make sure your back is straight, you know, kind of try to isolate the muscle as much as you can. And so I'd say keep your legs as straight as possible, and then just go on your tippy toes. Slow and controlled. Little by little, you're going to feel tightness around your calves, insertment or attachment, I guess. Like behind your knee, you're going to feel a little bit of tightness, and then also sometimes around the heels, depends on how many repetitions you're doing. But that's about it. Oh no, and I forgot this one. For your lower back, is something that you might see girls in the gym do a lot, or in a lot of gym videos, depending on what type of content you consume. Basically, you just gotta go lean forward, try to keep your back straight, and then just go back up. It works your lower back, your gluteus maximus, so your booty cheek. So that's how you do legs with the kettles and the pole. Then also you have variations where you just get rid of the pole, you hold the weights yourself. So let me show you those basically. Get rid of the pole. So you can either do it like this, boom, You can do it like this. Boom. And then there's these exercises that you can do relying on a chair, or basically you're just sitting down and without doing this motion to get up, you just push yourself up. Whenever I do this, I feel the muscle tightening around this area right here. So I think that's what helps make this part right here pop a bit more than usual, or like what it would in general. So that's how you do kettles. I gotta stop. That's how you do kettles. Now on to the other workout, which is with the chair. And as you can see, there's the resistance band sitting right there. So the resistance band is hooked on the back legs of the chair. And so what you want to do with this exercise is basically go ahead, stick your legs on the inside of the resistance band. You hook it up to where it's like this. It goes around your heel. You do it for both legs. Depending on the length of your resistance band, you can either do it with the resistance band sitting on the back legs or the front legs of the chair. But as long as you get the resistance band to be in a good position and not constrict your heel too much, then what you can do is just, one thing I like to do is just make sure I'm seeing my laps as I'm doing this workout. Make sure your back is straight and good, and then you just gotta kick up, and you're doing, like you probably can see, it is flexing all the way through, and this works out your quads, and it's kind of like a leg extension workout in a sense. And it took me a bit to get around to this technique. If you guys have seen the other video, y'all might have noticed that I was doing it in a different way. I just found a piece of metal that could have gotten stuck in my foot. Thank God I found it. But yeah, if y'all have seen the other video, y'all would have seen I was doing it with a bench. But I found this method a couple days ago, and I said, I'm gonna do it this way. It's easier. And then an exercise that I have for hamstrings, and now we're gonna be using the bench. So if you guys have a bench, that is good. Or there's this exercise where, still with the, I'll actually show y'all this one. So got the resistance band, it's hooked right here, you know. Now obviously you can't do it with both legs at the same time because you can't float yet, but what you got to do roughly is like make sure your resistance band is tightened, and then you just sit up close. Make sure your leg is basically on line with the leg of the chair, and then now the resistance band isn't fully attached, but basically you just pull backwards, and you can see the hamstring is working out. So the tighter it is, the more you have resistance on the muscle, and so when you go to pull back, the hamstring is working. And I actually find this to be way better than the other exercise, because the other exercise you have to be basically doing the same sort of attachment on the bench with the resistance band, and then what you do is basically hook it up to both legs and lay stomach down on the bench, and then you just pull your legs up in a sort of leg crunch, I guess it would be called. It's not a leg extension, it's the opposite. So basically you're just pulling your legs, you're making your legs do this, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that should be about it for what I have for legs. I can't think of anything else besides, oh yeah, no, I forgot this. Also, one last exercise. You get the resistance band. Now, as you can see, this one is pretty long. So what I do generally is just like go like this, Okay, so it's half the size, and I just put both of my legs in, make sure it's pretty tight. And now I've seen some people like to do it like this, or they're going like this and they just take a step out, but I don't feel enough resistance because like the range of motion is higher along the ankle area than the legs area. So if you want to do legs in that way, probably like make it even tighter, and then you could just like sit down and then just do the extension to where you're opening your legs. Or you could do it from the ankles, so you have it at the width that the resistance band allows, and then you just take that outside step and it works this outside area of your quads. So yeah, that's basically all I got for legs. That's all I got for this leg workout routine that I can give you guys, which is all, because I didn't keep any secrets. So yeah, if you guys want to try this out, if you guys are lazy to not want to go to the gym, but you're saying, man, I want to work out in the house, this is one good way of doing it. I've been seeing a lot of results. Side note, I also do take creatine, so maybe the results are enlarged by the creatine effect, but overall it still feels good, satisfying, and yeah, no, it feels good and satisfying. Oh, and it can also be intense. Yeah, that's what I was going for. It's satisfying. It feels good, and it can be intense if you do it the proper way and if you do high enough amount of repetitions. So yeah, I hope this was useful. If you're seeing this, I hope this was useful, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'll probably do biceps and triceps next, or I don't know. I'll see how I'll schedule slash structure it. So I'll see you in the next video, and hope you guys enjoyed this. And remember, as always, you and we both got this. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one, or the short forms update. Peace.